Hi, today I'm going to be giving a tutorial and a run through of the 4 aces to the 4 kings trick. Now, I'll do the trick first just to show you what it looks like, and we'll get going with the tutorial right after. So, what you do is you have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, right? So, you give the pack a little snap like that. And quick enough, you have 1, 2, 3, and 1 flipped over. And then you just give it another little snap, or a wave, actually, and you have 1 card flipped over, 2 cards flipped over. Okay. Well, I think that's a little bit slow, so I'm going to give it a little bit more of a wave. And look, and you have your kings. You have 1 king, you have 2 kings, you have 3 kings, you have 4 kings. Now, the way this trick is done, the whole setup to it, is that I take the 4 kings beforehand and turn them face down. Then I take 2 aces face up on them, and 2 aces face up on the bottom. So I have 2 aces, my 4 kings, and then 2 aces. Now what you're going to want to do is, while you're facing your audience, you take 1 ace totally away from the packet, the top ace, and then you pull 1, and then you pull another 1, and then you fan them out. So it looks like you're pulling them right from the 4 aces there. And then you take all 3 aces and you put them at the bottom of the packet. And then you give a wave or a snap or whatever, or you can even do a little shake like that. Do whatever you want, and you repeat the move. You pull with your thumb, and then underneath you pull and make it look like you're taking right out of the packet with your thumb, and then repeat using the same move. So then you have 3 aces here and your 1 flipped over card, and then you put them back to the bottom, and then you repeat. Do a wave or a snap or a shake or whatever you want, and then you repeat the whole process. And make sure that this top card goes on the very bottom, so that you pull this card right off, and then your 1 and your 2. So that's this card right off, and then your 1 and 2. I like to make sure that the top card I pull away and totally away from the deck first, so that people get a repetition effect from it. And then you slide it together. And then you say something along the lines of, well, you know, I think this trick is pretty good, but it's a little bit slow. And so you give it a little bit more of a wave, or 2 snaps, or a little bit longer of a shake, and then you turn over the packet. And then instead of pulling away the top card, you just pull away the bottom cards, but you make it look like you're pulling away from the top. You can, or just like that, to make it, to give it the impression that you're pulling the cards away from only a few cards. Or you can even just slide them out. But if you slide them out, you want to apply pressure with your pointer finger, so that you don't get one of the cards coming out, because if you don't apply pressure, you can get this, or you can get that, and you don't want that card showing up. So I always recommend doing a nice pull away, and you can square up the deck, and you go, look, you have the 4 kings, and that's all there is to it, because you always have that one, that one, that one, your 4 aces, and your last king. I hope that helps, and I hope you all keep doing magic, and give me a comment if you like this tutorial.